Yo, you know what it is? It's Notice, the know-it-all. I'm gonna get right to it. Why I think the world is fake. Why I think the world is fake. Okay. Where do we start? Is it the fact that we all are down here at the bottom trying to take money from each other? Even if we claim it's for inspiring other people that we are rewarded this money that we get, we're still playing the monopoly game of the people above us that create money out of thin air and rape us all day long and get richer and richer off of our ignorance. And we just hope to take a little bit more money from the poor people that get poorer and poorer every day. Like, if I just find a little idea, or maybe just a sales tactic or some marketing scheme, that I find a new little niche somewhere that I can take and extract a little bit more money out of these people. Oh, maybe I can make these people's lives a little bit better and show them how to take money from other people. And then I'm rewarded and I get to travel the world and act like I'm better than other people. How I went from dorm room to millionaire. And now I'm the shit and you're not. No. He's inspiring people. It's an inspiring thing that he's doing. Down here at the bottom. Are we all taking... Is anybody taking money from the banks? Is anybody taking money from these corporations that are raping the fucking world? Nobody? Okay, number 2. Why do we always hide our feelings, emotions, thoughts? Why don't we just come out and say things? What are you really thinking? Why is it always that the implications of our actions speak even louder than our words? Example, a life coach or a business mentor, or whatever you want to call him, Tai Lopez. And yes, I'm saying his name because I'm not being fake and I'm being completely transparent. This is the person I'm thinking about, and I'm going to use him as an example. He speaks about the good life, 4 pillars, whatever. One of them is your sex life, right? Your love life. Well, why doesn't he talk about his love life? Why is it just something that exists, like it floats around, like you're just gonna tell me about it, but how do I even know? Like, you're supposed to be mentoring us and your target market. I fucking hate that. Why do we call them our target market or clients? They're human beings. Anyways, back to the topic. If I don't catch myself, I'm gonna do that a lot. But literally, it's like, okay, your love life. Who are you sleeping with? Do you have a girlfriend? Do you have multiple mistresses? This is something that you need to make known so we see what your cup of tea is and how it should work and how people can relate it into their life. Why would anybody be buying your courses and trying to learn from your life and how you are giving them advice when you don't even give them the transparency of your life? Be transparent. Say what you really feel. Because this world is like, everybody is just trying to like have a perception or put out an image or an illusion so people can react a certain way so they can manipulate and get people to do what they want. It's like shepherds and sheep, but the shepherds are really leading the sheep just to fucking fit into their little perfect vision or dream. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with the fact that people build things just to live a better life than other people. Why don't we just... I know why we won't just destroy this system of society, because it's the best we can do right now, and there would be a lot of pain, a lot of growth, fucking pain, and we would have to live uncomfortably for a little while and out of our comfort zone, and there would probably be some violence. People don't like change that much, and yeah, well, the government is kind of like taking all the guns away, so we can't really like argue and change the world in that sense, because they will just do martial law like worldwide like they always fucking do. And you know, we pretty much are kind of powerless except through media, right? We can speak our words and change perceptions, and then if we all just stop buying from these corporations, then they won't have power over us. I've heard it all before, okay? I've heard it all. Even if you're inspiring someone to live better, and even if you're being positive all the time, what are you really in it for? Like, okay, I guess I get it. Like, there's a progressive or a positive direction. I understand that. The only thing is that direction is going to lead people to just try to get more money and more out of their neighbor and out of the people that we're supposed to be uniting with. If we all got to the point where we were self-sufficient in this society, which means taking money from your neighbor, then nobody would have money to give each other. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is an abundance of capital. I understand that because it's created out of thin air. It's a fiat currency. The only thing is the fucking worth of it is not infinite. It keeps going down. The dollar keeps becoming worth less. All currencies fluctuate up and down. But mostly they're going down because there's so much debt in the world. But the debt is just made up. It's an illusion, just like the whole fucking life that we're living when we're fucking each other over. It's an illusion. It doesn't have to be like that. The exchange of energy and goods does not have to be this way. Oh, but the way society is set up is it is this way, or we take your freedom and your life from you. Like, mind blown, okay? Whatever this system is, it's not human. It's like an alien entity, and even if we created it, it has its life of its own, and it is suffocating all of us, okay? It's suffocating all of us. And you might just say, oh no, that's just your perception from where you are right now. If you were making money and traveling the world and living life and loving it, it would be way different. Way different. And you'd be making videos showing your grand life, and people would be walking around talking about you like, wow, he lived such a good life. It's inspiring. Now I think that's possible for me. Wow, the world isn't so bad. It's all great. It's all good. No. Then you fucking die, okay? And you didn't change anything. All you did was make the best of your reality. And I know philosophically that doesn't sound like a very bad thing, right? Work with reality, take the easier path, take the path of least resistance. I know spiritually that sounds grand and awesome, because once there's no resistance and you're flowing with how things are, then you have more chance to change things and you have more possibilities, more opportunities. Okay, yes, I see that as well. And maybe that's the path I should take, because I have this awareness and this perception that if I started making money off of these other people and started screwing people over, or inspiring them to screw other people over, then I would have more opportunity and more ways to actually change the world than just sitting in front of this fucking camera complaining what it sounds like that I'm complaining. Okay, I see that too. All perceptions are valid. Okay, well, why even be in the state where you are complaining in front of a camera? Why not just be happy because all you have is now, live in the moment? I see that perception too. All I'm trying to say is there's no fucking answer, but you can't just ignore the fact that, yes, we are just down here at the bottom trying to take from each other. Yeah, you can go read 10 books, get some ideas, and know more than another person, but what are you going to do with that knowledge? You're just going to take advantage of that person. It's like, here's another example. People on YouTube that post positive videos all day long, and they lay on the grass eating strawberries, and they love themselves. Wait. Let me just disclaimer. I have no problem with any of these people. They're out there living in the prime of their lives, doing the best that they can for humanity. Love that. All I'm trying to say is there's a new wave. There's a new wave. And I'm trying to figure out what the best way for me is to fit into this wave of consciousness, okay? I personally don't want to just create a platform where I'm just making people feel better about their life. Like, honestly, that doesn't really make sense to me, because they still don't really make a change. I want to send ripples through the fucking universe to change the whole entire perception and way of living of people in the 21st century. That's what I want to do. Yeah, Jim Carrey, he said his purpose was to make people laugh and free them of concern. Great. Beautiful. That was him. That's not me, okay? That's not me at all, because once you're free of concern, you can just slip right back into a comfort zone, go back into a deep sleep. Even if you're inspired for one day to like do something great with your life, usually that's just one day because your favorite show is still on TV. You're most likely going to go back to the show because, you can sacrifice an hour or two. You thought positively today. You sat and you meditated. That's awesome. All I'm trying to say is we need a huge change. It's going to be uncomfortable. A lot of people don't want to hear the message that I'm bringing, most likely because they love the life they're living, the comfort zone, the relationship they have, the cute little puppy. I'm not saying you're going to lose all that. All I'm saying is you're probably not going to chill every second of your life if we're really going to turn this society around, okay? And this society, I'm telling you, is suffocating us. Even if you don't feel like that, it's suffocating us. There's monopoly over food. Huge corporations are genetically modifying food, okay? I understand you don't get that, but that's huge, okay? That's huge. Not to mention, that genetically modified seed can grow in soil that has aluminum, which is exactly found in shit that they were spraying in the sky a lot. Okay? I don't know. Haven't seen those fucking chemtrails around lately here where I live in Huntington Beach, California. But I know they did it for a reason. Okay? It's so organic things can't grow as well on this earth, and so they get a monopoly over food. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not what they're doing, but there still is a monopoly. There still is a monopoly over food, and they are suing farmers, taking them to court, organic farmers, throwing seeds in their fucking grass and stuff. There still is that. There still is a huge monopoly over drugs. Literally, they are selling people drugs that people on the street go to prison for. But they're giving that to you with a prescription, and you're getting addicted to these drugs and needing more drugs, and they're causing you to have more issues so they can try to solve more of your symptoms instead of solving the problem, which is eating organic, going outside, getting sunlight, being healthy, happy, which could solve all your issues, okay? This society is suffocating the fuck out of us, okay? It's easier to get a fucking Big Mac than it is to get an organic apple. Hello, which one came first? The fucking apple, okay? We were here living with only organic food in the beginning. And I know the Bible has a lot of bullshit stories, but back in the day, people were living way past 100, man. Way past 100. And a lot of people just say, man, a couple, 100 years ago or something, people were only living to 40. Bro, that's because 100 years ago, they were fucking in the dark ages. There's cycles. There's cycles of fucking humanity, bro. Back in the day, ancient Egyptian times, they had technology more than we have right now, and then there was an extinction event, okay? Maybe ancient Sumeria, but in Egypt, shit was popping off too. All I'm trying to say is there's cycles, and we need to really look at the context of history and see where the fuck we are right now, and stop screwing each other over, and actually start making a change for the better, real progressive, which is not being comfortable, stepping way out of your comfort zone, not living your life just for you, not just laying down, making positive videos, making people happy, responding to the girls that are in your DMs on fucking Instagram, instead of everybody that's your fans. You're just picking and choosing the beautiful girls out of the fucking litter. Come on, dude. One life to live. One life, okay? One life. Heaven or hell. It's all right now. You choose the perception of reality, okay? You could either live like a king for your ego, or you can work like a slave with the opportunity to be a king around you, but staying humble with humility more than pride. What the fuck is pride, man? Pride of what? Pride of being a human that took advantage of other humans to get where you are? Pride of what, man? You're not better than anybody else. There's nobody that is less than you. Value is all perception. Worth is all equal. Value is all perception. Worth is all equal. And that's why I think the world is fake. But guess what? Out of the darkness comes light. Out of the fakeness comes realness. Snotus, the know-it-all. Thank you for listening to my video. I know that it's pretty annoying, but we gotta break out of our comfort zone. Let's go. Excuse me, did you just butt dial me by any chance? Cause I swear that ass is calling me, girl.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking with you. How you been? Hey, you guys have a good night. Jeffrey, I'm gonna catch you on the flip side, bro. I'm gonna catch you on the